Alright, so it's 1 in the morning. I can't fall asleep. And, just trying to fall asleep in a room that has a TV in it that's not even hooked up to like a cable or anything, so I can't like watch any shows or anything like that. But that TV used to be a large part of a series of nightmares that I used to have when I was 5 to 8 years old. I had the longest, most frightening series of nightmares that I've ever had in my entire life when I was a little kid. And I remember them very clearly to this day. Hell, just thinking about them now really just... Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try and explain this to the best of my recollection. I'm going to try and draw pictures to kind of guide you through how my nightmares used to go. And let me just say that this won't scare you in the least bit, I mean, but it scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid. And when I say series of nightmares, I mean one after another every night consistently for 3 years. I'm not kidding. So what you're looking at now is a kind of an outline of the best I can remember of what my old trailer we used to live at looked like. We lived there for like 3 years or so, but during those 3 years is basically when I had those nightmares. And my room is at the very top right. Yes, it was at the very top right. And the living room is where that dreadful TV is at. So basically this is how it would go. This is my entire dream. Every single night for 3 years, this is how it would go. There were some variations of it, I'll tell you afterwards, but this is the main dream that I had over and over and over for 3 years straight. I would get up from my bed, everything's kind of hazy, and it's all dreamlike, and you can't see straight, but you know where you're at. I just went up, I got up off my bed, went down the little hallway down to the kitchen, and right around the right corner right there, that is where I would peek around the corner to see if the TV was there. And of course, the TV was there because I know that it's there. And then I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming all the time. I every single time knew this was coming. This is gonna sound kind of cheesy to you, but I knew that a big fucking yellow elephant would come out of the TV, and this big demonic echoey voice came in, and it scared the shit out of me. And I ran back to my room every single time, and that's basically when I woke up. Sounds pretty stupid, right? Yeah, I agree, it was pretty stupid. But when you're a 5-year-old, that skit scares you. That shit scares you. And I can't emphasize this enough. I had that exact same dream for 3 years solid. The yellow elephant had a name, and the big demonic voice, the voice would say his name, but I can't really remember what it was. So, he would say that. And I remember going up to my mom once. I had a dream that was so real. It was about the elephant was like destroying our house or something, and our whole house was shaking and everything was falling down. It was catching on fire and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, what do I do? And I can't even remember where I woke up during that dream. But I remember going up to my mom and saying, do you believe me about the yellow elephant now? Because I swear to God, I swore that dream was real. Of course it was fake, but I mean, I would have bet my life that it was real. Of course she said no, I'm just crazy and all this other stuff, so, fun times. The weird part is that after we moved out of that trailer into a bigger house, I never had that dream again. I haven't had it since. But it's left a mark, a permanent mark on my mind. I'm never, ever gonna forget that shit. It was, I can't believe I was scared of that, but I mean, if I had dreamt about it now and I had a nightmare exactly like that again, I probably wouldn't be so scared of it anymore because I'm not a big pussy. Like, when I was a little kid, I was totally babied. I was the youngest of all my family, and I was totally babied and all this other stuff. And I was a big wuss when I was little, so I got scared pretty easily, and I think that's sort of carried on through today, because whenever I see one of those little screamer videos, I always kind of jump out of my seat, and I'm always expecting it, and Almost every single video I ever see, I'm always expecting it now. Don't know what that says about me as a person, but hey, whatever. So that was basically my dream, nightmare, series of nightmares. And you probably can't relate to that. You might be able to. But yes, that was it. And man, I remembered his name now. Every single time he would pop out of that television, I would hear the demonic voice go. Stupid name too, by the way, but I would hear it go every single night. Enlevelany. En-Level-Lany. How the hell I came up with that name, I have no fucking idea. Thank God that's all over. Man, you know what? I actually had a little fantasy a while ago, like a sort of a daydream, that I had a dream about that stupid fucking elephant again. And I had a dream that we were fighting Mortal Kombat style, and I kicked his ass. And I think that's when those dreams stopped, I don't know. But yes, that same television that I had all those dreams that where the elephant popped out of the television, every single freaking night that scarred me for life, that television is in my room on my dresser. I don't know why I even have it there. I barely ever use it. I think it's sort of like a little mark that just says, yeah, you had fucking weird dreams when you were a kid. So I hope you enjoyed my nightmare story, which sounds a lot cooler than it actually is. Bye.